Carmen. Today I thought I would just talk to you about my favourite perfumes because I need to post more. And I don't want to just post stupid like, oh, isn't this relatable type shit. Like I want to actually like talk to you about things I'm interested in. One of the things I'm very interested in is perfume. I love perfume. Another kind of thing that I'm interested in that vein is tea. So I think one day I'll do a video about my favourite teas. But for today, I'm going to do a video all about my favourite perfumes. Oh. Oh, that's absolutely correct. So I've not really got an order to how I'm gonna do this. So we're just gonna see. Some of the ways in which I scent myself are a little bit more non-conventional. So I figured I'd just get that one straight out of the way first, which is this. This is a home fragrance. If you ever have the privilege of coming across these, you should buy them. They're unbelievably cheap. And yes, it is an air freshener, but you can spray it on your clothes and you will smell amazing all day. I got the Satin Oud one, and it smells fantastic. And it means you get a double whammy because you can smell, you know, you can make your house smell like this, and you can also, you know, freshen any sort of fabric surface, so you can spray it on yourself. Oftentimes, if I've had to get ready in an absolute rush, and it's just there and I can grab it, I just go, right, and then spray myself with it. It's better than using like a Febreze on yourself, you know what I mean? Like it smells like a perfume. It smells like something that's meant to be on you, and not like a Febreze can. And it's lovely. And they have so many different types as well. There's such a massive variety. So if you ever see these, they're great. I did have a lot of perfumes in a similar vein. Like I had, oh my god, what was it called? I'll try and find out what it was and put it on the screen. But it was another Arabic perfume in this like square bottle, and it smelled like, I don't know how to describe it other than like banana toffee and oud. It was a bit spicy, but not quite spicy. It was more sweet than it was spicy. And it was just so nice. So I just want to shout that out first. Arabic perfumes just smell fantastic. And if you just want something that's going to do what you want, Arabic perfume. Love it. Obsessed with it. But now I'll move on to some different ones. So the first one I'll talk about is Aromatics Elixir by Clinique. I got this from my grandmother when I was about to graduate from my undergrad at LIPA. So this is the perfume that Paul McCartney smelt on me. It smells very fresh, but also not fresh like in a soap kind of way, fresh in like a every sense in my body has just been forced open kind of way. Like it's quite, like if you spray too much of this on, you will smell like a punch in the nose. And it's very granny perfume, and I say that with all the love in the world, because grannies, your perfumes are lovely. Like it smells, even though it's not an old perfume, it smells like it's been sat somewhere aging for like years. It smells like it's something your grandma gave you that she had back when she was 20. It's spicy, but you know, normally when people think of spicy smells, they think of like a sort of gourmand type of thing. It's not gourmand at all. It's like just, it's as if it's just got a bit of pepper in it, and that's kind of it. And then everything else is just, I don't want to say chemicals, but yeah, very granny-like perfume, but also very cozy because it's very like reminiscent. It's quite a nostalgic smell. It smells vintage, and also means a lot to me because I wore it on my graduation. This one's for you, Paul. The next one I'll talk about is another one my grandma gave me, which is one she didn't buy for me, but she had herself and then she just gave to me, which is Just Coffees. When I've looked it up, it's supposed to smell like coffee. And I would say that oud massively overpowers the coffee smell. If it is oud, I think it's oud. It's got that very dark, deep kind of scent to it. And you know what? I don't think it says this on Fragrantica, but it definitely smells fruity to me. Maybe that's what the coffee is. Like you know how people say that you can taste the fruit in a coffee? Which, by the way, what a load of fucking bullshit. You can't taste that. You can't taste that. Stop lying to me. This is meant to smell like coffee. The only thing coffee about it is that it smells a bit fruity to me. So I guess that means it smells like fruity coffee. If you gave me this perfume and I didn't know what the name of it was, I think I would assume it had some sort of berry in it. This says it's spicy as well. I don't get spice from it. I get warm. I get like syrupy. It's sweet, but it's so dark that you wouldn't read it as sweet straight off the bat. But yeah. And I also love the bottle. I think the bottle's gorgeous. Next, in the realm of like dark kind of smells, I say dark, like just deep smells, is Versace Blue Jeans. This is a men's cologne. I'm aware that they do a women's version of this. They do red jeans. But I just really like the men's version. One, because it lasts a lot longer. It's a lot stronger. But also you can really smell the cola in it. I don't know if that's intentional. I haven't really looked it up. But it smells like cola to me. And also the bottle is just gorgeous. Like, I think it's so cute. And I really like it in the blue because it reminds me of Fallout. It's like, when you first spray it, it's very strong and smells like a bit like, you know how some like very strong perfumes can smell a bit like piss? You know what I mean? Like they have like a sour smell to them. When you first spray this, it will smell like that. But after that, it's just like a really nice, it's a masculine scent, but the sweetness in it makes it very like transferable. So next I've got this, which my mother gave me for Christmas, this past Christmas. It is White Musk by Monotame or Monotheme or something. I don't want to even attempt to pronounce that correctly. So yeah, it's that. It is just a really nice clean musk smell. If I'm gonna smell clean, I don't want to just smell like soap. I want it to be a bit more mature or a bit more complex than that. This smells like soap, but with musk in it, which is really great because it means like if you just want to smell clean, but a bit more interesting than clean, I would highly, highly recommend this. Also, the combo of this with the body lotion that you can get in the set lasts so long. Like, if I have a shower, because I'm a big fan of a nighttime shower because I like to do it as like a wind down and then go to bed, which is a bit annoying because sometimes you wake up and you don't feel as fresh in the morning. But I just don't like rushing in the morning. I'm not a big fan of it, and I like to get as much sleep as I possibly can. So when I've used this with the body lotion, it smells great in the morning and then throughout the day. Like, I still smell like it. It really lingers and stays on you really well. Yeah, I love this. And also the bottle is so cute, and the different ones that they do, they all have like different patterns on them, but like the same bottle. And they're just so cute, and they all smell great. The next one I'll talk about is Obsession by Calvin Klein. I am obsessed with this perfume. I love this perfume. I remember when I first got it. I do usually get my perfumes for Christmas, but when I first got this, I think I had like a smaller bottle and I rinsed through it in a month. It's like really spicy. Like, I don't think I've smelt a perfume more spicy than this, and like in its truest form. Like, if you think of like a Carolina Reaper, like this is that level of spicy. It's musky as well, which I'm a big fan of. I love a musk. I like animalistic kind of scents. I like warm, you know, a little bit of gourmand. Every now and then I'll have like a super gourmandy smell. Like, I love just smelling like pure chocolate sometimes. But not many of my perfumes are gourmandy perfumes. This is just so nice. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like smoky and spicy. It's kind of sweet, but the sweetness isn't the major part of it. It's more the spice. I'll go through my Lush perfumes because I'm a really big fan of Lush perfumes. First one I'll talk about is Vegan Leather Jacket. So Vegan Leather Jacket smells exactly like what it sounds like. It smells like a leather jacket. It's got patchouli in it, which I'm a big fan of patchouli. This is also a very spice heavy scent, but it's not as deep, it's not dark. It's like the spice is quite light, and then the darkness comes from like that leathery kind of musky, and the patchouli all mixed together. It's just very like, it smells like just smelling it like a leather jacket in a vintage shop. I know that they also make an oil with the scent of this that you can put on your jacket, which I think is sick, and I might buy that. But yeah, the next one is Karma, and I've been using the Karma scented stuff since I was very little, because when I was a kid, I couldn't find anything that had my name on it like other kids could in the stores, like, you know, the cups and the mugs, the key rings. I couldn't find anything with my name on it. This is the closest I ever got to something that had my name on it. So that's what drew me to it. It was the first thing I ever bought from Lush, was a Karma scented shampoo bar. It smells citrusy, but not in like a pure citrus kind of way. It doesn't smell fresh. It smells warm. It smells sweet. It's like, I would say this is a great all year round kind of perfume because it's got the warmth you would be after for like a winter, autumn, and the sweetness of like a spring, summer. I love it. It smells like a candied orange or something, but it's a little bit more complex than that. I can't quite describe it. I think it's another one of those scents that like you just have to smell for yourself to know. But it's so recognisable. I can remember this scent really well. Another one that I love from Lush, and I've been given so many compliments on when I worn it, is Lord of Misrule. I don't have the bottle with me at the minute, but yeah, Lord of Misrule is another one of my absolute favourites. That's got patchouli in it. Big fan of patchouli in my perfumes. It's very gender neutral. Also got like a bit of a sweetness and like a warmth to it as well, but it's quite unique. I love that smell. Speaking of unique smells, this is my final Lush one, Tank Battle. You can see it's covered in wax because I usually have it up there next to where my candle is. But Tank Battle smells like bubblegum and gunmetal mixed together. It smells both very feminine and very masculine at the same time. It is one of the most unique scents I've ever smelled in my life. Like, if you like Snow Fairy, but you find it a little bit too like, ooh, like, because I know sometimes it's like, it's also very seasonal, like you kind of associate it with Christmas, so you don't end up using it all year round, and it's very sweet. This is a really good, like, way of smelling that kind of, like, bubblegum sweetness, but with a bit more of, like, a mature kind of vibe. I love this perfume. I've had this bottle for quite a while now. I think I've had it for, like, over 2 years. Probably the most unique perfume I've ever smelled in my life. I'll show you these for fun. These are my Harajuku Lovers perfumes. I actually own a few more, but I wanted to show you these ones because I've owned these since I was 13. These are Gothic Lolita fashion ones. So this one's in the Sweet Lolita and this one's in the Goth Lolita. I'm obsessed with them. Their hair is fluffy. I will never get rid of these as long as I live. And they're best friends. The perfume itself, from memory, wasn't anything special. Just smelled a bit like kiddie perfume. I think they both smelled kind of like berries. But yeah. The bottles, though, are the sickest thing I've ever seen. And then finally, I thought I'd talk about my very favourite perfume of all time, which is Boudoir by Vivienne Westwood. It was the first perfume I was ever bought properly that wasn't like a kid's perfume. I must have been about like 12 or 13 years old and my mum bought me it, and ever since it's been my favourite perfume in the world. It got discontinued for a really long time and I would have to get it on eBay for an egregious amount of money. These two bottles have been nearly completely used and I don't want to I don't want to even like squeeze them for whatever they've got left in them, just because I don't want to ever not be able to smell the old smell of Boudoir, because they've recently remade it, and I tried it out in the Vivienne Westwood store in Manchester, and it just is not, it's not quite the same, which is understandable. It doesn't smell the same. It's definitely Boudoir, but like it's not got the same kind of, because initially the big thing about Boudoir was that I think Vivienne Westwood said it was meant to smell like a vagina. And I would say I don't think it does, but it definitely tries to get at like some sort of imaginary fantasy version of what a vagina would smell like. It's like very animalistic. The initial perfume, like the first perfume, smelled very animalistic and very erotic, I would say. It smelled erotic. The new one has all of the sweetness and all of the powderiness and a bit of the tobacco and a bit of the muskiness, but it just doesn't smell as, it doesn't smell as erotic anymore. It doesn't smell as like, ugh, do you know what I mean? It doesn't smell cathartic anymore. And I think that's the thing that really I loved so much about the original perfume, is that it just smells like heaven. It smells amazing. I've never smelled anything like it, and I'm sure there are other perfumes that are like, you know, so much better or whatever, but this perfume just means so much to me in so many ways. I'm also a massive fan of Vivienne Westwood. She has been one of my icons since I was a baby, since I was a child. I've been obsessed with her. When she passed away, I was absolutely fucking heartbroken, because it was like one of my bucket list things to meet her and tell her how much she meant to me. I have so many books about her. I've watched nearly every documentary there is to watch about her. I own some of, in the very little ways that I can afford to, I own some of her stuff. I have this ring that I literally never leave the house without. I have some of the jelly flats that I got from a market for £5 because someone just didn't know what they were. I have a bag from her that I got as a gift. Yeah, I love Vivienne Westwood, so that's why I wanted to end the video on that. Genuinely just the best perfume ever made, in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. I think at some point I'll make a video about my favourite teas, and maybe I'll make a video about other things in that vein. Maybe I'll go through my record collection. I think that's something I definitely want to do. My CD collection is especially quite interesting, I think, because I primarily have collected metal music on CDs, which I haven't done in LPs. I've kind of like kept metal all separately in CDs. So that could be cool to go through at some point. So I think I'll start making this a thing where I go through my collections of things and show you them all. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or evening. And yeah, thank you.